Hello again, everybody! I'm Mr. McSquare, and this is the Java Coast, and this is my good friend Zenthai. Today we mark our coordinates, and then we're going to do some portal stuff. This is the entrance to the end. It's only found in a stronghold, and Zen and I want to build a Nether Hub. So this will be the first communal project that we do. For the entire realm, and as such we're discussing together how to execute this, because we want a Nether Hub on the roof of the Nether. Now we don't just run into the Nether and start setting up. First thing we're doing is we're doing a little bit of site selection here. We're gonna put a communal portal between him and I. The village that I just showed you is the edge of his base. And you can see that ship coming into render distance is the edge of mine.
You just put the ladder like that?
So I'm just letting Zen do this because it's his first time.
Okie dokie.
And I'm coaxing him along.
Hold on. Because I need the I need the flint and steel.
I have flint and steel on me.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my, just to make sure, I'm gonna get my my ender chest and be prepared. Okay.
You have flint and steel on you. You have obsidian on you.
Oh man, this is why am I so
I've got
nervous?
it on me if not.
Yeah, flint and steel is right there. It's in the ender chest. Okay,
all right.
Good.
It's in your other pocket.
In my other pocket, yeah. Okay, so it
got
says
this. You're just nervous because it's first time.
It is my first time. I've never done this before. Okay, so it says sprint, and then
You're up. Who
Worked.
won? Zen won. That's who.
it worked.
Okay.
It worked. Oh my god. Okay,
So now
80, right?
minus
Wait.
80.
Mine wouldn't do that.
For
And
stubborn
I
like
am-
us.
Yep, and I want the portal there. Okay. So now what I can do is I can just
Yours have efficiency. Yours are faster.
yeah. All right, cool. Let's see. Click. All right. Well, come on to my
Welcome to our
humble
world.
attic.
Our world expansion.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
Nice.
the sheep. The sheep.
Surprise, Mr. Sheep. Look where you're at.
The sheep is like,
But isn't
what
this
the heck?
beautiful? Spawn free,
Dude,
and even further
are
than you
kidding
can
me?
see in render distance.
Oh, there's nothing here. I see orange. That's all I see. Oh,
I bet it's
okay.
TNT.
Okay, here we go. Who?
I fear nothing.
Oh,
Here comes
man.
step number 156.
Go. That goes to the town center.
Oh,
And yeah, I did. And I actually have it mapped out. So good.
that's
So good.
that's a pretty big accomplishment, I would say.
I would agree. Thank you. That was a great experience, man. Now I can breathe. What? Okay. Now we have to prepare. We have to figure out when we're gonna go to the end, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Now we need to go to the end. We need to go kill the dragon. Now there is no way around it. There's no way around it now.
And then-
Like it's like I don't care.
I got another question for you. What farms are we going to build on the roof of the Nether?
Oh, dude, gold farm for sure. Gas farm for sure.
Yeah.
Let me see what else.
It's a world of its own with a blank canvas.
Oh my god. What is the other one that you can do there that it's
Well, you can do anything.
trying to think.
Okay, so the Nether portal, or Nether Hub, is on its way. It's all seeded, and we'll develop that as time goes on and we have more locations to go to. But now back to my own base. we're gonna set up a working fish farm. And the first thing is site selection. Where are we gonna stick this sucker? Some nice deep water in an area that's easily accessible, and when other people come visit me, they can look over and go, what the heck is that? And I go, why, that's my fish farm. Care to see it? It actually does work. And this is inspired from Doc M77. The first thing we do is we build a ship. And this ship is the exact same ship template that I employed over at my base. And at the end of the video will be a link to that tutorial. And the only difference is this one's made out of spruce and the other ones over there are made out of dark oak. The sail's furled up because we don't want this thing to actually sail away. No, it's sitting here working. And with the ship in place, we can throw a couple of big old nets off the side. There's my beautiful little Viking ships. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So there's the outline of the ships. And you can see that I'm using bamboo, which gives a very nice colored perimeter. And underneath the bamboo are blocks of blue glass, because blue glass blends with water so well that unless you're standing right on top of it, it's hard to make out what it actually is. You can see it almost looks like flowing water blocks or something there. That's blue glass. And at the bottom, I've dug a couple of trenches that match the holes above of the net, and they will receive soul sand in a few moments. There's a hopper line for collecting all the fish, and the basic concept is that soul sand is going to shoot fish up in the air. They're going to get caught in cobwebs, and then after they suffocate, they will drop down into a collection system and be co-located into chests that are at the bottom of the ship. So we got to get rid of some water, and we're using a very basic technique of sticking a block in and then digging it out. So you can see the blue glass underneath, and if we dig out the corners, it's going to flood. It floods, you know, it's just a problem at the corners, and that wrecks the whole collection system that we're trying to build. So we're going to have to stick something on the corners, and I'm not sure if I'm going to use buoys or glass blocks. So I'll consult my experts, my family.
What? Okay.
Hey Archer, sometime. Want to give me an opinion?
What?
Which looks better? Intentional yellow buoys around the fishnet, or blue glass?
I think the other one looks better because you can't see the blue glass.
So glass is better or the buoys are better?
I think the boys are better because it looks like it's floating more like little floaties.
Yeah.
And that is literally seems pretty much impossible to see.
Well, that was the point, that it couldn't see it. But should you see something or not see something is the question. I think you should see something.
So after consulting with my experts, I went with buoys instead of glass. And then we are going to add a current, and that's why there's glass underneath the fencing. The fencing level will be cobwebs, and the glass level below it is a current, so that everything that drops out of the cobwebs gets collected into the hopper line. Simple, simple. Very simple. But we needed a barrier from the ocean into here so that we could create the currents. Alright. Now that that's done, we'll throw in the soul sand. You can see the bubbles coming up, which serve two purposes. Well, really it's one. It's just to shoot all the fish up into the net. But while you're building it, it's also an air supply. And you can see you drift into from the current into the center. Now, there's a line in the center of the trench there because there's a hopper line, and anything that gets shot up would just bounce off of hoppers. So I'm not going to waste soul sand, which right now I've got a limited supply of. Gotta go back to the menu to get more. And that just throws you up. Super simple. And I like simple. Okay. Now, after everything gets shot up, we gotta have it technically suffocate. Fish suffocate out of water. And so do drowned zombies. Well, they don't suffocate, but they'll burn in the sunlight. Okay. There we've got 2 sets of cobwebs, which really, to me, it looks like big old fishnet. Big old fishnet. One on each side. And a collection chest down below from the hopper line. Oh, squid already got caught in there. Dropping some ink. Give you an overview of what we've done. And you see all the kelp in the forest? I'll have to remove that. And that's just to increase the drop rates. So down below I don't want 2 chests just floating around, so I'll look like it's tied to the ship somehow. And we'll do that with more bamboo fencing, just make it look like it's all roped in together. Nothing fancy. I just don't like floating chests. So there, it is somewhat attached to the ship, and that's good enough. No one's coming down here. Collection system complete. Okay, we'll cover up the access holes to make the ship look like it's seaworthy. Like so. And same thing on the other side. Like so. And there it is. And like I said, the last thing I'm going to have to do is all that kelp that's surrounding the ship, I'm going to have to dig all that out. And that's just so that fish will have room to spawn. The fish can't spawn if all the space is occupied by the kelp forest. And I'm just going to chop it down. Different fish will spawn in the warm oceans as opposed to the cold oceans. And this is a cold ocean, so it'll be primarily cod and salmon that spawn here. And also squid. So over time, this will generate me fish and squid. Thank you very much for joining me. Please like and subscribe.